Hello, welcome to CroptoCoach365. Don't remember which day it is. It's really hard to keep track of days at this point, but uh, I'll get back to it someday. So long productive day this morning. I woke up fairly early. There was a lot of stuff to catch up on. Then mostly was real estate. And actually, by the way, first day home after my 2-week trip. I am very happy to be home. I mean, it was great seeing Alaska, lots of sights. It was kind of annoying not being able to have any internet for a few days at a time. Hopefully that's not going to happen again to me anytime soon. And JT's 3-day was excellent because we resolved a lot of issues. I got a lot of coaching. Sorry, got an itch. And well, a lot of good things came out of that. So, I mentioned there's a new person we hired or will be working with. I got some issues fixed up, hopefully, possibly some investments, and lots of tasks to add to our list that we didn't even think about doing or just weren't aware that that's a thing that we can do. So, today was the first day home, so this week is actually going to be my real estate focus week because next week I am going to travel to meet with somebody regarding the bank. The following week I'm going to be spending days working on my airplane, spending evenings working on bank-related and real estate-related stuff. I'll have my laptop there and it's going to be... I'll have internet, unlike the cruise. The week after that, what's going on? I'll be traveling to St. Kitts to start opening up bank accounts and working on some relationships. The week after that, I believe there's another travel scheduled someplace else, actually for 2 weeks. Actually, I think I might have actually part of a week off in October. But yeah, a week after... basically, the second half of October, it's all going to be spent on another trip that I unfortunately scheduled a long time ago that I can't really back out of. It's 3 days in Venice and then a week-long cruise through the Greek islands, which should be cool. I mean, we seem to like cruises a lot. I mean, we tried the cruise and it was great, so this one should be pretty good too. But work-life balance, as they said. I mean, JT says there's no such thing as work-life balance. There is work-life choices. In my case, you never know when you're going to leave this world, so my choice is to continue to enjoy seeing some sights and stuff while I still can, and two, I can still enjoy it without being too old to actually enjoy them and stuff. So, and then I should be back. Right, so end of October I'm back home briefly before I have to leave again for Vegas, and I'm actually going to Vegas again in mid-September. Both of those times are for corporate structuring classes with my legal team. Then first week of November I am going to Mega Success. Again, Mega Success, definitely something I recommend you go to. Go to, I think, megasuccess.com. You'll be able to find more about it. A lot of really good people, not just on stage, but it's going to be a massive business networking event with some of the top entrepreneurs in the world. And it is in the world because they have people from 40 different countries every year that they attend. Then right after that, I'll be going to JT's house again for some more coaching, another 3-day at his place. And then after that, I think there's probably another trip. At this point, I don't actually remember, but I do remember that I'm not going to be, I won't have some free time until the beginning of December at this point. But, it's a life of an entrepreneur and world traveler and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I love it. So, busy. Today, we focused mainly on real estate. As I said, it's real estate week. So tomorrow we're going to be getting a new hire in. We're going to be training him how to do some of the basic day-to-day tasks so he can take those over. Today we also went to check out one of our properties with a property appraisal. We're hoping to refinance it for a better rate so I can free up some of my money. And because our contractor was unresponsive, let's say, or was, I mean, he basically told us after dragging his feet for a month or two that it's too difficult for him to drive out to there, and he's too busy and he kind of doesn't want to, so he forwarded it to our other person, to one of his contacts. And it's like, if you have issues, please tell us, because we lost 2 months, and it's not 2 free months. It's money that I could not have, I could have been earning on getting rent, and money that I could have, that I was actually, well, I'm paying for these houses. These houses aren't free. I'm still paying interest on the loans to back them up. So, I mean, partly my fault, of course, for dropping the ball and not kind of kicking him to the curb and getting a different contractor. But unfortunately, I've been, excuses, too focused on other things. So, the main thing that it needed is new carpets and some cleaning, so we just said screw it. We went to Home Depot. It's going to cost us a lot more, but Home Depot is a big company with a big reputation, so they'll, even though they'll charge a lot more, they're going to get the job done as soon as they can. So we'll get that replaced, see how that goes. And then spent some time at Eric's, my business partner's house, to catch up on some of the more paperwork, more evaluation type of stuff, evaluating some couple of properties, and plan rest of the week before our new recruit shows up tomorrow so we can train him. Regarding the new guy, by the way, so business versus kind of being self-employed. We found him, well, I mean, he's kind of a sort of, well, kind of a friend slash acquaintance. We've known him for a while. But he wanted to work with us, and that has been since I think about beginning of August. But we've been kind of putting it off and having him work with us because I was busy in August with some travels, and then with some lots of travels, and we were in the middle of the move, so we were moving stuff from our house almost every day. We're still going to be doing some of that this rest of the weekend too. Hopefully, we'll be done. But excuse me. We kept putting him off hiring him because I'm too busy, so I have to do this, I have to do that, and I just don't have time to kind of start it. So we were thinking like, well, maybe after I come back from my trip, this is the Alaska one, then maybe we can hire him, because then I'll have some free time. Unfortunately, what happened is that on the way to getting to the Alaska trip, I ended up getting so busy that, as I said, I'm not going to be free until, besides a couple of days here and there and weekends, I'm probably not going to be free until like December 1st. So what I actually realized is that I mean, the reason I'm actually hiring him is because I don't have time to do this kind of stuff myself. So instead of this being like where we can't hire him because I don't have the time to devote to him, we have to hire him because I don't have time to devote to him. So like, if you're too busy to hire someone, and I mean, this is just kind of like hitting me, but this is what I've been told by JT, my coach, a couple of times. Hire somebody else to do stuff that you don't have time to, because their time is more valuable. And don't wait to hire somebody until later, because the sooner you hire people, the sooner you free up your time to focus on much more important things. So that's what we're doing. So even though I'll be much busier than I expected, we'll be hiring our new guy to come in and take care of a lot of this stuff for us. So him and Eric can manage stuff here, or at least he can even do he can do a lot of stuff remotely actually, while I am moving around and working on stuff remotely. So yeah. As for crypto, our big project is still going forward regarding crypto in general. Unfortunately, I got my hopes up thinking that Bitcoin was about to start going up again when it went into the mid 7,000s, but still crashed again. So, I mean, back to mid 6,000s, it was sitting for a while. So, I mean, guess not there yet. But hey, at least can't really say that Bitcoin is not stable. It's been pretty much around 6,500 since like March of this past year. So, definitely more stable than some of the other currencies that there, like Turkish lira, Venezuelan bolivar, stuff like that. So anyway, tomorrow is going to be a busy day with a new recruit, and more business. So, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, because you know, if it has to be, it's up to me. So anyway, good night.